Casimero, Rigondeaux, love this fight. It's flying under the radar, unfortunately, and that's because people don't pay attention to the lower weight classes as they should, because a lot of action happens down there and a lot of great fighters down there. Fun, entertaining fighters who are highly skilled, and this is one of them. Casimero, a guy close to his prime, battling a guy in Rigondeaux who has, just elite, off the charts technical ability. But a guy in Rigondeaux who is up there in age. We'll get into those question marks in a minute. Love this fight. Going to be happening on Showtime, I believe. And a lot going on with this division. 118 is hot, man. It's hot at the top. You got Inoue versus Donaire. Should be happening by the end of the year in Japan, from what I'm hearing. I love that rematch. Love that rematch. And a lot happening with this fight being made again. This fight was made twice for August 14th. Donaire slipped in. Rigondeaux came off, took step-aside money, and then Donaire came off of the fight. We went over that with Casimero's team saying something about Donaire's wife and Nevada testing, and then Rigondeaux slips right back in. So we got a good fight here. And then hopefully we get Inoue versus Donaire, and then we got a nice little semifinals thing going here to where the winners of both these fights fight for all the marbles in 2022. Hopefully that happens. So a lot on the line. With these fights. Now, as far as the just the stats here, 30-4. Casimero is 30-4, 21 knockouts. Rigondeaux, we already know the deal, 20-1. His only loss is when he moved up to 130 to fight Lomachenko. Bit off more than he could chew. Quit on his stool, if you want to call it quitting on his stool. Didn't come out for the next round. It was just too much for him moving up to 130, and he's all the way back down to 118 now. So he's a different beast at 118 than when he was at 126, 130, those upper weight classes. 118, he's a different beast. He's a different monster. As long as he can comfortably make the weight, he's a different beast. A lot of question marks, though, that I have with Rigondeaux. All things being even, if Rigondeaux was close to his prime, I would pick Rigondeaux in this fight, but he's not. He's 39 years old on paper. The Cuban fighters put themselves younger on paper than they actually are. There are rumors that Rigondeaux is actually closer to his mid-40s, 45, 46 years old. Whether he is or not, I don't know. But he's still up there in age for a guy who's in his lower weight classes, for sure. For sure. So you worry about, will the reflexes be there for him to time a pattern fighter, which Casimero is. Casimero is good with combination punches. Good when he gets on the inside, goes to the body, goes back upstairs. Very good, as he showed in the Tete fight, as far as when he fights a southpaw. He did a great job of getting his lead foot on the outside of Tete's lead foot and landing his right hand at will in that fight on his way to a stoppage. So he's very good at that. Good foot speed, good hand speed. Just a really good fighter all together, coming off of 6 straight wins. He's got himself going right now. Casimero's got himself going. A lot of good things going for him. All that being said, if Rigondeaux is close to his prime in this fight, I pick Rigondeaux to win this fight pretty comfortably, but he's not. He's not. So I worry. Here's the things I worry about. You're talking about a guy in Rigondeaux who's not only up there in age, so you worry about if the reflex will be there, but he's also been inactive. Hasn't fought since February of 2020. And didn't look all that great in that fight against Solis. Did not look all that great. So you worry about the activity and the ring rust on top of whether his reflexes will be there because of his age. Because, if I wasn't worried about his reflexes, I could easily see him timing the pattern fighter as he comes in, as Casimero often does come straight in, and Rigondeaux can catch him with that patented uppercut. He can catch him with that patented 1-2. Fast hand speed, great reflexes, great at timing fighters, great with his balance. Can move all different ways. Laterally, can move back and forth, can fight off of his back foot, can fight off of his front foot. But I just see this as a fight that goes 12. I don't think either fighter is going to knock each other out. So in that type of fight, I favor the fighter who I'm more confident in having the activity in order to impress the judges. I just think that Casimero will be the more active fighter in this fight. He'll be looking to land more shots. He'll be looking to find those patterns that work against Rigondeaux. And I think Rigondeaux will have more problems figuring out those patterns. He'll figure them out, but I just think he'll have more issues being up there in age, timing Casimero as the fight goes on. So I just have more confidence in Casimero at this point in their careers. At these point in their careers, I think Casimero is just, I don't want to say a better fighter, but head to head, I have more confidence that he'll beat Rigondeaux in this fight at this point in their career. So I like Casimero in this fight by points. It'll be a close fight, 8-4, 7-5 type fight. You may have some flash knockdowns in this fight. You may have Casimero catch Rigondeaux as Rigondeaux's legs aren't what they used to be being up there in age. You may catch Rigondeaux, have Rigondeaux catch Casimero as he comes in a flash knockdown. But I don't think you're going to have those big punches, fighters getting hurt. I don't think it's going to be that type of fight. I think it's going to be the type of fight, technical, guys trying to figure each other out, guys trying to time each other, and Casimero's activity will win this out in this fight. So I like Casimero in this fight by decision. Y'all hit me up. Let me know what y'all think about this fight. Casimero versus Rigondeaux should be a great fight. God bless. Peace.